Welcome everyone to more Linux live stream. Let's finish some stuff between baby daycare and the next conference call. Cheers. I think we should be live. Probably looks live. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 there, 6 there. We have more stuff to do, so you basically can support state-of-the-art Linux distribution development watching this free live stream as usual. And Fritz sent in, well, we have multiple things, but Fritz sent another attachment. Yeah, okay, fine. Wanted to copy and paste it, but then probably not. I also probably should that there. So one is Python. Of libxml. Probably we should check whether this build package libxml or something. And can also already prepare to download Python. So this is in a Python of it's set libxml or fix libxml, yeah. So then probably move that to libxml. Yeah, so that doesn't build as reported by users because other live stream updating to Python 2.9. What could possibly go wrong? Breaking compatibility after a decade or two, obviously. I looked at the patch already. It's also hilarious. Who thought it would be a good idea here of like else if Python is like seriously what the heck with who even wrote this? So probably they changed that macro also from having braces around it there to not, but yeah, readability is like, yeah, looks like Lua or I don't know, per Python. It's like who ever thought this would be a good idea. It's like, yeah, a node built amazing stuff, super amazing growing community. Let's commit that. Yeah, thanks for that. Highly appreciated. Saves me some Googling testing. Also too many. Copy name and email address. Fixed libxml Python 3.9 because the only constant is change. This we have a couple of others, of course not everything. So whatever is wrong, I also just noticed, or we can also do this here, as usual, can have too many Horizon build nodes. I saw some, it's all by outdated CD, DVD plus RV tools or something. Major, minor, something they changed already 2 years or so in glibc, moving that to this macros of legacy macro stuff. On the left on this channel, some old paper as a coaster. RADM log major error, yeah, undefined, so DVD plus RW, and there's also unionf as also, maybe this needs an update, unionf as, and PCM CIA error. PCMCA, right, who's still using that? What's that build or CS error? Or maybe this is maybe even older stuff for 2.4. Maybe we also, this is the same. But I think the other PCMCIA utils is a new thing. I think this is a Linux 2.4. Maybe you can also simply delete that. Linux PCMCIA. CA also moving some stuff to user space instead of doing a proper microkernel, right? Contains hotbox scripts, initialization tools necessary to allow something, almost every other, what is that? And PCMCIA CS. Card services, something. I'm pretty sure this was Linux 2.4. We leave it for today. I mean, the fixes should be relatively simple. So was there one more thing I wanted to? Okay, temper physics. Let's try to build the other thing here. Fix that, of course we have modem and whatnot, but this maybe I should actually check. Not sure if who is using optically spinning disks. I don't know, maybe it's the latest version because it's Urban Dunware anyway. But anyway, if this is the only thing, then let's patch this. This is also what I say with our microkernel vaporware dream stuff of having like one user space service and not like kernel thing, user space thing, and BIOS thing, and but anyway, eval. It sounds pretty cool to pronounce it evil, right? It's evil. Make opt. So fix file. What was even the other thing? I think there was some other thing. All right, there was also. Let's import the Go patch. Where is even? Is this this clock? Yeah, this clock is correct. At least mostly. Anyway, so that is grow. EtherFS, where is it even in artificial text startup? No. But there it is, grow. EtherFS, and that is since some years, but yeah, change to clean up and change and whatever, include this macros edge evil that again, and that works. Fix file diff. Not sure what I called this usually. Was it 218? Maybe we grab this macro in all patches. Yeah, glibc 2.18, so much to my memory. Probably more than 2 years, maybe 3 or 4. But that's what you get from. So yeah, that was correct. Also, yeah, why do I even touch stuff like that? And basically, I just saw it scrolling by. For those who are new to this channel, if you find this by random, we run this open source distribution for 20 years. That was Rock Linux and NT2. Fixed DVD plus RE tools for this. And that would be T2. And but yeah, I'm also, of course, everything super urban Dunware, but I'm also, in theory, quite thrilled to implement a lot of stuff a little bit more sorted and cleaner and microkernelish. Probably want to share. Talked about this, and obviously at least in C++, maybe Rust or something else. But no, we had one more patch on the mailing list. Oh, wait a second, did I? Maybe I. Oh no, I think I. I'm just wondering whether I used the correct name, but I think I pasted it right. Yeah, because we have one more patch from the mailing list, which of course is amazing that people start to contribute so much, which is Go. I didn't process if you watch this. no-tech was here recurring view over 10. Oh, this is all single. Because Go so okay, let's save all in downloads. Footer, whatever. So Go and someone using Go. The reason I didn't, if you watch this GoTech, the reason I didn't earlier commit this, also lockdown, right? The reason I didn't earlier commit this is because it included disabling Go from GCC. I didn't even realize there's an independent freestanding Go thing. And if it's like disabling Go there, and also it had Go Bootstrap, I don't think we should package it like a Go Bootstrap. If this Go Bootstrap needs to do something else, then we should do this in the toolchain stage. So I will just for now commit parts of that. The other bootstrapping stuff, similar to Rust, needs to be a little bit cleaner worked out in this Go Bootstrap patch. It's always like, if it's not straightforward to just apply, then it's always, yeah. But this is what we have this YouTube channel for. Okay, dear, so this was Go, so move. Go everything here, and let's see, we have Go Bootstrap Desk and Go Conf, Go Cache, and Arc. What is Arc? So Go Bootstrap, okay, so bootstrap this, one for compiler last version written in C. Yeah, so I think this should then be integrated in the Go package, like if you bootstrap that from scratch in a whole target build of C2, then toolchain stage 0 to use the old version. Basically, I have just two versions, and first build one, and then the other would be my recommendation. And where did I made the mistake to open business emails. Nah. There's a reason why I'm migrating to becoming a YouTuber, because some of the, maybe not half, but a lot of business email and support email makes me depressive, man. This is anyway. So what is Airs? Or we check this. So I will not even test compile this. It's like I will look into that. Maybe okay. It's actually quite a lot. This proper tabs. And make maybe there's some space. So just like a little bit. Or they use. I mean, seriously, how can a major thing use AMD64? It's hilarious. What is wrong with people? Yeah, okay. And x86 have 386 without I, or I mean, why do they not use more commonly used names? It's hilarious. So what do they do with it? Make Go final something. Basically, do they even use native? Use Go is not installed already. If it's stage native package installed. Yeah, so this needs to be significantly rewritten, to be honest. And this could be both, and in steps arch, just some low-hanging cleanups. Probably, if this is PowerPC 64, probably we also need here PowerPC to PPC translation. Yeah. definitely needs work, but just to appreciate the effort and to have a base for others to work on. Especially because I don't want this Go Bootstrap package. I think it's too cumbersome and polluting. I think as I outlined 5 minutes before, just bundle this in this package and cross-compile it in the toolchain stage. So this errors, whatever that is, let's maybe was it air or what was it? Show all of, let's show all. Erg. What? I thought I saved everything. Download. Erg. What is that? Some Go something. Email. So this shouldn't be there. Twice, theoretically capital. Otherwise, archive or git. Wait, if this is email, then svn mkdir mail erg. And then as we don't have Go installed, commit erg. What? Whatever. Not even sure, did I use the right email for the previous? Okay, I did. That's basically it. Okay, this other I did apply, so that's it for that. Welcome, Devi. Just wondering, what would you do if could you be? Why do we have drop frames? MIR. You know what? We are live streaming over 1,400. Devi asks, what would I do if I would have good universal basic income? So much is our LTE thing. I actually thought we live stream over LTE, but yeah. I would probably. I hope I would work on my own microkernel, which I will now do anyway. I said this before. This YouTube efforts here are basically to create a alternative, scalable, universal basic income means here for me, which you can support on Patreon and the more main channel, or if you want to donate directly with PayPal, there on the T2 donation page, which I probably that is on the don at least multiple times, like become Patreon, but also here are listed become and PayPal donate. I think I would, at least I hope, it's always hypothetical questions, but I will anyway. Also, basically, we could already either do we have that? No. I will anyway next continue. Basically, this is my efforts too, because I certainly cannot stop just working and need to pay rent and family and stuff, food and heating and electricity, and sometimes a new epic thread-ripping Ryzen. But yeah, next will be microkernel in some shape or form. Are we online over LTE? So much to changing the roots underneath your streaming application. At least that's what I think and what I would want to do, because the state of that, as you see, in my opinion, everything a little bit too much C, glorified macro assembler, macro preprocessor front, and not amazing security things. And so who will probably would like do die-hard computer science low-level research of, I mean, sure, there are universities, L4 microkernel and other stuff, but a lot of the stuff also never sees widespread use. Started microkernel. I started already drafting some things 10 years ago, but because I'm totally aware that this previous video, Linux killed probably a lot of OS innovation and not easy. I probably also made a video, commercial viability of such systems. For example, even if you make, like, let's say, start small, make some routing, network routing, access point stuff, all the usually Asian or other such low-costish consumer retail access point stuff, they usually don't want to pay a cent. I have, even with this higher price scanner stuff, wanted for decades get them into network scanning with Linux, and even today, so very few scanners are even, well, basically now I've also find this, what is our business, scanning business, obviously paper degrading a little bit in terms of, it's not a growing market, and certainly I want to go paperless, but even today, the few scanners might use Android, but extremely hard to get people even pay $1. And this is why for 10 years we rather made here some end user software than trying to get this to market. But given how much even macOS peak bugs, Windows certainly totally DOS based Win32, sure there are newer APIs, but the Windows 32 API is completely horrible. And also surrounding apps and infrastructure. And even on Linux, right? So you have desktop Linux, you see this here, GNOME and Wayland and X in C and KDE, C++, monstrous Qt infrastructure, and somehow everything not as amazing as it, in my opinion, could be. I think there's a lot of more of creating a lot of, all the Unix stuff is of course, all the today's Linux and macOS stuff is of course totally old-fashioned stuff, so only on Linux there is very little innovation in my opinion. There are a couple of APIs like iNotify or IO Uring, and that's mostly it also. Linux, totally 40-year-old kind of Unix technology. macOS not much better, a little bit of multi-touch, but even other companies invented multi-touch before Apple used it, but at least they have APIs. But even macOS and iOS, not that much innovation, a little bit sandboxing, but this also other people started before. But there is, in my opinion, a lot of UI bling bling, and the only innovation is selling users personal data in terms of Google and Facebook and stuff. But anyway, we digress a little bit. So we committed here some stuff. What do we have here? Ardour, there's some patch stuff. Oh, also, if this is not applying, maybe we committed that without much. Let's just as well RM that is like, yeah, whatever. No patch is probably better than not applying patch. Memset of warning used with links equal to number of elements without. Yeah, see, we got this recurring theme here. Cheers. But yeah, this is universal basic income. This is also for me. Fun fact, I never wanted to get in the scan business, right? I said this 100 times already. I, by only because I had this scanner, an Avision scanner, I created this open source Sane scanner access no easy Avision driver in 1996-ish, 1998. Eventually it supported 200 OEM devices, something like 1997-ish. And also earned with all of this, we had one big customer once, Archivista, which also used T2, but aside Archivista, which didn't probably pay any invoice since, or any contract work since a decade, so much doing amazing open source stuff. Otherwise, only peanuts, like 10 euros there, $5 there. It's like, yeah, you can't live from that. And this is a major backend in Sane that supports over 200 OEM scanners from Hewlett-Packard and Oki and stuff. And yeah, so you create a major open source component, and that's on each CD, but you don't get a single cent and can't live from that. And only because 2003, 4, 5, 2004, 2004-ish, 2003, 4 companies approached me quite a lot regarding, as we have this Linux driver, can we make this for macOS only? Wasn't even our plan. We wanted, I said this 100 times, we wanted to make embedded Linux stuff, very hard to sell, very difficult projects. As you see here, recurring theme, that people always expect everything to work for free, don't want to pay for everything because it needs to freaking just work. And yeah, so open source veteran after a decade creates macOS end user software to earn a living. And this is basically universal basic income, right? You don't do what you want to do, like previously an amazing multi-architecture source, bootstrapping, cross-compiling Linux distribution, and end up doing Mac end user software because that's the only thing that, from all the things that stick, like Facebook making high school face website and accidentally making that a business. I also read the story of Flickr, this photo thing. I think initially this was part of some messenger or something, and messenger nobody used, but the only thing that gained attention was this photo sharing thing. At least this is how I remember the story so much too. You do a lot of 100 things and most stuff doesn't work, and then you end up doing some side projects or other stuff. But so is life. var adm Ardour, also not one. Oh, there's just so the Reka, probably, I think this was a backup solution or something. This should of course not cross-build by default. Cast main true, what is this even doing? Driver for serial ATA, nah, bloody garbage. Oh, this is even, no, what is even freaking doing? This is even custom and true. This is even, what bloody, does it even do anything, or is it completely vaporware? What? It's not even installing anything, what the heck? I think I delete this. This makes zero sense. I hope if there is something of substance that's already in the mainline kernel by now. Whatever. Spring cleaning, all old shit goes out of here. We had there one more thing, which was, let's try to fix this, although I have the feeling we might delete that. It's a pity that, as usual, some old stuff, PC, as seen in the beginning of this live stream, PC and CAM pretty sure though that this is Linux 2.4. Here, RCS. Yeah, thank you very much. It's also where Google finds a little if I spell this wrong. But here is, here, why did this other not load, whatever. It's officially deprecated, only we use this 2.4, this whatever remembered. Let's also spring clean that. And yeah, no, completely pointless to fix that. Obviously, that's thank you very much for that stuff. What else do we have here? So I wanted to commit go dump. Not sure. Do we have an update for that? Is this an update? Not sure what we have there. Let's try that because it currently doesn't build anyway. This is a little bit of an update. I think it's only X something, ridiculous basic backup infrastructure stuff, but as we have it already, you can also see whether that fixes something. As this art, thank you very much. Now we're building this twice. Okay, then let's. Yeah. Fair. This Ryzen is less snappy because that is not running from an SSD, that's running from a 3-disk RAID 5. That is why the I/O is at times not as snappy. That's magnetic storing. This is still a different undefined reference. So thank you very much. You know what? It didn't build before, doesn't build now. Let's dump. Although data did this in the name of data or whatever. Certainly not significantly worse. Someone else can also take care of that. Let's also. Yeah, how much stuff failed test building. Yeah, recurring theme, it's in case you're wondering, it's a larger effort to keep all this fun stuff on temp fs and keep but what I should definitely do next, except writing a microkernel, is write some classifying regular expressions, so matching. Well, some would call it AI. Previous video, Apple calling hundreds of thousands of Siri pronunciation expressions, probably AI. Super low-tech stuff there. Yeah, 3-disk RAID 5 stuff for what it's worth. Some classification so that that data, when it builds that, the next step would be, as I said, snapshotting that so that some build cannot, like happened here the last week, some test building random stuff broke too much random stuff and everything didn't build anymore because the only constant is regressions. But the other stuff, deleting 3-disk RAID 5, deleting Qt5, gigabyte of source code. Next. This is include, this is the usual. Although probably we could check for updates. The usual include, like in the name of innovation and cleanups, new includes necessary for undeclared external nested external declaration of read. Anyway, so not T2 related stuff, just like the only constant is changing. Sometimes we never touch the running system and now we move headers around in the clean up and include order in. Yeah. I think all the header cleanup stuff for decades. All the build errors cost, I think, totally not worth it, but leave in the comments below if you disagree. So yeah, I think this was, again, mostly it. Here, documenting. Yeah, so we have people tuning in, which is amazing. Hey, quite some people liked it. I guess we can then, I had, the funny thing is I had most builds together. We have, well, Intanium doesn't build everything. Alpha builds surprisingly well. A lot of stuff builds surprisingly well. The only other regression that I already have fixed is Firefox on ARM, 32-bit ARM. We could, if we SVN up, how much would we schedule to rebuild with all the updates the last week? But maybe, given we have Epic's Threadripping Horizon here, 1550X, I maybe just completely rebuild this for the cleanliness and testing. Not to avoid any residual stuff. Create error list for, let's say, alpha or whatever, maybe. New move, I think was, okay, yeah. So yeah, bin utils, I mean, okay, it's actually not that much. So basically this is for all builds. Because we mostly touched the last days, not that important, except the Linux kernel and our lib input. I didn't yet even commit. This is, I think this is local and not yet committed. Yeah, brain is full with open source build state and our lib input. What? Lib input. Oh man. Cheers, man. Yeah, maybe it breaks something. Who knows? I probably should test that. Yeah, that wasn't committed yet. But, here we go. Let's hope it doesn't break. Xorg or Wayland. I mean, given it's not that much, maybe I should actually go the quick route and just rebuild this alpha, and let's do this again for ARM64. Should be, it's okay, it's a little bit, okay, it's getting a little bit more. Why is this video ATI scheduled for rebuild? Okay, given that this is a minimal desktop, it's a tiny little bit more though. Actually, we have LCMS in there, interesting. Did we touch libx shared memory fence? Oh, maybe some ARM versus, maybe. Okay, it's a little bit more than I first thought. Yeah, so much to our little unsuccessful distribution and just in one weekend. Yeah, we'll see. What time is it? I have a conference call approaching. So yeah, I guess we should really release ISOs soon. Anything else? I mean, oh yeah, but to do is long. The more we test, the more we find. You see, why do we still get? Let's do that again. Temp fs keep source dear. It's probably because it was running Wavemon Stellarium. I didn't download. Whatever is up with this stuff. Yeah, not super important. Whatever. Yeah, that's it for this update. You see, testing, more testing. The only constant is change, regressions and updates, or updates and the following regressions. Anyway, hope you learned something, gained some insight in the endless options and variants and stuff and string fp grep. Yeah, this is the usual header cleanup with ellipse and easy to fix, but if bgrep, it's like, yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, anyway, looking forward to your comments, and I hope you learned something, and to see you soon for the next videos and live streams to come.